Okay, wait. Here's a question.
What?
Have you ever burped, farted, and coughed at the same time?
No.
Is it
Uh,
possible to do that?
it is actually, yeah. That's according to one of my nurse homies. Yes, male nurse.
Like, I'm trying to wonder what scenario would produce such an effect.
Just high amounts of diarrhea and other poisons, and
Large amounts of canola oil mixed with beans and
no.
probably the occasional joint for somebody. I don't know. I think that combination would. Yeah, who knows?
People are up to some really crazy stuff. We're past shady at this point.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So, what was the question?
What was what question?
You said I have a question for you.
About
You
about the
literally.
burp, fart, and
Yes. Oh, okay, that's what it was. That's the
and
question.
cough?
No, I have never. That's it. That's my answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so confused right now.
I don't. Well, it like kind of maneuvered.
I've coughed and burped at the same time, but that's like extremely rare, and it feels very weird.
I bet, man. Two different types of air release.
Just releasing the valves, baby.
Yes, sir. Damn, I'm quite tired this evening, bro. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, what's up, dude? What's getting you tired?
Bro, these nah, these hoes. No, I'm kidding. It's just work, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
All these damn projects. We're at like the final stage for all of them. So it's a really crucial time right now.
How many projects we talking about?
I talk about 3 projects, but they've been going on for the past year.
Yeah.
Going on to like the shortest one is 8 months.
But there's something cool about juggling more than 2 projects, I think.
Yeah,
It's hectic, it's very stressful, but
you feel kind of badass, not gonna lie,
yeah.
you know? But you're also like, it's so easy to victimize yourself, and you're like, dude, no, man, I just want to be alone today. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm done working, you know?
I get that.
But no, I mean, it's more, you just feel powerful. You feel
Yeah.
powerful at the end of the day.
Like I saw you
It's
guys
nice.
I
Yeah.
saw you guys shooting with that Mustang.
Mhm.
It's like a cream exterior and
Yeah,
a
we got a
red interior.
1966 convertible with the original soft top.
So sick.
Super clean. You can smell the leather till this day.
Did you get it from Turo?
No, actually.
Where
It
from?
was a local rental place, like a classic
Mm.
car place in Costa Mesa.
What are
I
the
didn't pick it up myself. So.
Yeah, what are the requirements for that?
For that, I mean, for that specific place, I believe you just had to be 25.
Because I remember a friend of ours telling us that
Mm.
you have to be over 27 or 28 to get classic cars.
Well, I mean, for the most part, yeah, that's kind of what you find here in California, at least. Like,
Why? It's so stupid.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. You got to know cars, and they want to know. They want to put a mark, like if the population is so high, you got to put some sort of a mark, like a height requirement or whatever for this thing, right?
Gotta be over 5'8" to drive
Yeah,
this.
like just go with it, because at the end of the day, it's a 1966 Mustang, right? So
Mhm.
if you're gonna replace anything in it, it's pretty damn expensive.
Yeah.
It's rare. It's not even that it's just pricey. That's what I
Mhm.
believe it is. So they want they want to ensure that their customer base are within certain limits.
Like, you can get a Ferrari or a Huracan for however much
Yeah.
by being just 25 years old. You have to be above 25. So I'm trying to think, is it just because classic cars are more rare?
Mm-hmm.
And therefore,
Probably.
if you destroy it, like,
If I would have to guess, yeah, probably more rare. So makes
Hmm.
sense. But yeah, like, doesn't that make it more special though?
well, of course it does.
Right? It's not about the price. It's more about like, show us you want to,
Hmm.
right? Like, how sick of a story would it be if you hit up the owner of the car, and you're like, "Hey man, I turn 30 in 3 years. If the car is still running, I'm gonna rent it from you.
Hmm.
Mark my words." And then you do it. That'd be a remarkable story to tell your kids. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's exclusivity.
Yeah. I think it's also healthy and important to just generally have like goals like that too, rather than just career goals.
Mhm.
Like have bucket list goals. That's exciting too, you know?
Yeah, people who just have career goals are fucking boring.
Yeah. Just
They're
yeah,
just
I
they're
wanna
squares.
yeah, I wanna be the financial advisor of blah 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 blah. It's like, okay, well so do 60 million other people,
Mhm.
right? But then let's attack it from like another corner view.
Mhm.
So the perspective shifts and then now you're like, let's play around with it and be like, all right, Earth is just a giant amusement park. What do you feel like doing?
You are your own sim character.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Exactly. What are you going to do? Have you thought about that? For the
Mhm.
most part, I think I even realized back in the day, I never thought about it.
No.
Like it was just very like normal things, you know. I want to have a cotton candy machine and a jelly bean machine in my fucking room.
It's a great angle
Like,
to think from.
yeah, it's fun.
Mhm.
And there was a period of time where I didn't do that for that long. You know, I didn't do it for like maybe 5, 6 years.
Mm.
And then you go insane and you're like, what the hell's happening to me? And then in these days where I'm actually happy, it's because I don't mind being a child sometimes, you
Mhm.
know?
And even if you achieve all those career goals,
Mhm.
you're still fucking boring. Now you're just a nerd who has a lot of money. Like, you
Yeah,
don't
but
do anything outside of that. You
hard
don't.
to say. Hard to say. I'm sure there's probably like different avenues once you get up there,
Mhm.
right? But for the most part, we may probably see it as boring just because it's just, um, you can almost probably feel the fakeness of, you know, your medium level relationships within work because you're always
Mhm.
in work. So everything you see is work related technically. Um,
I'm definitely
but
being, yeah.
yeah, like think about it. Like if the 2 a.m. podcast, we went corporate, right?
Oh god.
Right. We had our headquarters and it was just me and you. That'd be pretty badass.
It would.
You know what
I
I mean?
just
That's
I have
that's
a
different. That wouldn't be that fake.
yeah, I just have a bad taste in my mouth from the word corporate. It seems
Yeah.
so boring and
Yeah, yeah. It's
lifeless.
corporate. Corporate
But I get
means
what you're saying.
we are capital.
We can
You
buy our
shut the
own
hell
fucking
up and we
building.
just bought you. That's exactly what it is. So if you work for us, we bought you technically.
Yeah.
Um
And I understand I'm being judgmental, but it's like, come on. Go surf or some shit. Like, figure something
yeah,
out.
yeah. So it's like why do we not attack it from that corner? Why? It's because we spend most of our time in that section.
Mhm.
So you need to cut time from that in order to do that, but not people don't want to sacrifice that.
Yeah.
They're just different.
Well, great example, Elon Musk.
Mhm.
I mean, you mentioned something to me previously about what he has a company that builds homes or something,
Yeah, yeah.
little homes.
Boxable.
Yeah, he's the perfect example of somebody who's dedicated his entire life to. I mean, he's jumped ship from business to business, but generally he has the same goal. He
Mhm.
wants to make humanity a multiplanetary species,
Yeah,
and I respect that.
absolutely he
Everybody has
does.
a role to play.
Yeah. And we need someone like him, especially someone like him that has money too. And he has money.
Mhm.
Um,
He's got plenty of
yeah. He's smart about it. He chooses to be different than all the other celebrities these
money.
days
Mhm.
because he is a celebrity now.
Yeah,
Can't deny it.
yeah.
So yeah, like I kind of admire the fact that he like chooses to live like more minimal
Mhm.
or less space. I don't need this big house. You know,
Yeah.
even though I have
You really
however.
don't. Because have you ever been like, have you ever spent a couple nights in a huge, like, Airbnb mansion? You don't
Yeah,
even explore half of the fucking
dude,
property.
it's like it's nice for the first 3 hours, right?
And then you're
Once
like, "What do I
Yeah, and
do?"
then you party it up, you do your thing, whatever, and it's
Mhm.
all good. And then you're like, wait, okay, there's way too many. Like, even if I wanted to chill in each one of them, there would be
Mhm.
not enough time.
Yeah.
There would never be enough time. But they're cool. Don't get me
They
wrong.
definitely are cool.
Yeah, they're cool. Like, imagine having 70 people there, right? And it gets too noisy, and you find the emptiest room in the back of the mansion.
Mhm.
That's a vibe.
Where you pull one of the books and
Yeah,
the Batman
and
cave
you
comes out.
literally all you hear in the back.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see that.
that's it. Just straight. Yep.
Sets a good mood.
What are we doing here? Oh, philosophy book. Hmm.
Hmm.
Start reading with some
Mhm.
in the back.
Have you had any interesting experiences this weekend?
Hmm, interesting experiences. Yes, actually, I finished filming 5 outdoor scenes that required hiking and potentially killing yourself on a cliff. That's how steep it was.
Just like the owner of the Segway,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
company
Oh
owner of the
God. Yeah. Just
Segway.
flying off your home state.
What did you shoot?
But yeah, it was for a short film that I'm working on with a team,
Mhm.
and I am the director of photography. So it's been quite hectic, especially the outdoor scenes. We got a car, like we mentioned,
Mhm.
1966 Mustang, and we took it out to Malibu, the Boo, as we like to call it.
Big
Yeah,
vibes.
big vibes at the Boo. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And yeah, after that, we went to the Santa Monica Mountains and Escondido Falls, and we headed up there. We did the hike with full camera gear, mind you.
Yeah,
So I'm
that's a
holding
lot.
like 45 pounds,
Damn. Okay.
and it was about a 3 mile hike up,
Mhm.
and then 3 mile hike
Can
down.
imagine you getting to the top, you're just sweating your ass off.
But here's the catch: we get to the part where we have to go on top of the rocks.
Mhm.
This sand, all right, is just slippery. It's like walking on oil.
Yeah.
I have never like it doesn't matter what the hell kind of shoes you have, you're gonna slip.
Mhm.
And it's steep and there's rocks. And I'm holding a 35, almost 35-pound camera. Okay, with the stabilizer and everything. So I'm going up. The actor's already up there. Um, and there's a rope on my side. So I'm going like I would say slow as possible in this situation
Of course.
because you don't want to mess up. And plus, I have gear,
Yeah.
right? And even if the gear gets destroyed, I still have to go down there and pick it up regardless. So
Mhm.
either way, we're going down and up. So it's like just make it all work.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, we get up there. Once we get up there, we get one shot, dude. All right. We're like, all right, I like this one. This one's solid. Now let's get shot two. And then right when I said that, 10 people are walking up
Of
and
course.
they're in the shot. And I'm like, all
Of
right, guys. So
course.
then we talk to them, right? And I'm like, listen, guys, we need 5 minutes. We're literally about to finish. We're losing sunlight. We're going to get this shot. They're like, oh, yeah, no problem. What do? They sit next to the actor. And I'm like, guys,
Are they
yeah,
retarded?
yeah. I'm just like, guys, for the love of God, if you don't mind hopping off the frame, you guys are
They
in the
sit
shot.
next to the
Yeah,
actor after you tell them to get out of the shot?
dude, if you saw how the actor looked at me, it was just so funny. He literally just did. He went like, "This isn't happening, bro. Like, didn't you just tell them like 3 seconds ago?"
That's
I'm
some
like, "Yeah."
low IQ stuff right there.
Anyway, yeah, very low IQ. Anyway, so they hop off, and we're getting these shots and whatever, and we get the close up shots, and the whole time, dude, they're lucky that it's a silent film.
Okay.
All right, because the
Yeah.
whole time I can't even mimic it, but it's just like they're just talking. They're talking, talking, talking. And we're trying to communicate and we're getting distracted and he's acting, so you got to really focus.
Mhm.
So, he's losing focus, he's losing his cool, and I'm just like, "All right, we're done. Let's relax."
Mhm.
Took us about 15 minutes to get down. And if you look at it, you can easily see the end path. It's like right there.
Hmm.
But it still takes that long.
Yeah.
You need to rope it down, like all that kind of stuff. So, we passed the camera. Like my hands just like we're done, dude. My arms done because it was the last shoot at the mountain.
Was it a hot day?
It was pretty hot that day. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it was not bad. I mean, it was cool. It's an experience, you know.
I just I don't understand why they sat next to the actor. Like, what?
Dude, it's just incompetence,
You
bro.
specifically told them, "Listen, we are shooting a film and you guys are in the shot. Do you mind getting out of the shot?"
Yeah,
And they knew he was the main actor.
yeah, and I mean, and then plus, like anyone that knows anything about anything sees a camera, right, and some dudes, and
Mhm.
we're shooting, and we are yelling action and cut. What does that mean? You know? Just saying. And
Yeah.
it's like it's a big rig. It's not a small rig. It's not like I'm holding like a mini camera. I'm just like, all right,
Some people are like that, dude. No matter
yeah.
how much instruction you give, they're just gonna fuck it up.
Mm-hmm. It's so funny. We were talking shit on the way down, and they were behind us the whole time. We didn't know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we didn't care though. I ended up
That's when
talking
you
to them.
switch to a different language.
Yeah. No, I ended up talking to them. That doesn't even work anymore, man.
It doesn't?
You think speaking in a different language is gonna help?
Well, especially Arabic. Like, it's a
Yeah,
very
you don't know what
menacing
anyone
language.
is anymore. It's just funny, you know. Like people come up to me and they're like Irani hasti, and I'm like, what? No, I'm not Irani, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, that is true. You don't know.
Yeah, you just don't know.
Yeah.
So
In terms of experiences,
Hmm.
I tried liver for the first time.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Beef liver tasted horrendous.
Really? Did you
Horrendous,
spice it
dude.
up or anything? Nothing?
No. I just tried it raw for the first time.
Yeah.
Um, but I posted a tweet because I wanted to understand like how do people usually eat this shit,
Mhm.
and I was given like 3 or 4 options. One of them is to make a pate, and the pat. I'm not sure how you make it exactly. I need to go back and see, but it looks like a bean dip,
Mm.
and then you can just refrigerate it, use it daily.
Interesting.
The next one is like you freeze it and cut it up into tiny pieces and just take it like a vitamin,
Huh.
which I think I'm gonna go through with.
Actually,
Uh,
that's not bad
it's not.
because I hate the taste too.
Yeah.
I mean, I can only get so close to like, all right, it's edible.
You've had it before?
Yeah.
It's awful, dude.
Yeah, dude. Arabs love it, man. They usually eat it for like like a nighttime meal.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Just
And
some
then it
pita
was
bread.
like a light sear on both sides.
Mm.
Then just cook it in like grass-fed butter. You should be good.
I'm surprised you didn't like it, honestly.
No, I try some off the wall stuff, but it's like a metallic-y. It makes you want to gag
Yeah,
the first time you try it.
it is interesting. Yeah.
But I do want to implement it into my diet, so
Hmm. It's like if the inside of a hot dog was smoked, kind of. It's kind of what it gives me a hint of that.
it doesn't smell bad.
It doesn't smell bad, definitely not. Especially when it's being cooked. Like you're like,
Mhm.
damn, dude, this smells pretty good. And then you look at it, you're like, it's okay.
Mhm.
And you eat it, and you're like, ugh,
Yeah.
weird. I don't know. Some people crave it though. That's what's crazy. Like flavor wise.
I want to get to that point. Organ
Yeah.
meats are the move, man. They're the
Yeah, I
move.
believe it. I mean, I've been trying to dabble into some new things. So I want to get into glycine, right? I want to,
I can dude, I have glycine. I can just give it to you.
I'm down. I'm down to try it.
It's from what is the
I mean, I've
company
obviously
called?
tried like the whole ritual with, before you go to sleep. I want to do it during the day.
Yeah.
Take some like, B complex vitamins, some glycine, see what happens.
The one I have is from a good company.
Yeah.
But I've gotten to the point with glycine where I've tried it like I've done it so much that I'm actually disgusted by the flavor of glycine
Really?
because it emulates a sugar. You can use it as a sugar substitute, but
Mhm.
it has this chemical taste to it.
Hmm.
And at this point, if I try to down glycine, it makes me gag.
Ugh.
If I try to down too much of it, at
So
least
you're that type. If you have something too much, like it'll just make you gag, or no?
it depends. But I'm a firm believer that if my body does not like it, assuming that I try it multiple times and it's not a first time trying a food,
Mm.
then I feel like my body knows to reject that for some reason.
Yeah.
Because maybe I have proper glycine stores
Yeah.
or
Hmm.
something like that.
Hmm. What does glycine do exactly? Have you researched it at all?
It's good for healing the gut. It's good for muscle, for protein synthesis, for building muscle. Great for sleep. It's like
Mhm.
the main one people talk about.
Yeah.
What else? Brain function, mood.
I think it's an overall good promoter for everything.
Yeah, it is.
Hmm.
Because you find it in meat and stuff. So,
Yeah, it's there. But imagine having it like direct,
mhm.
just direct glycine.
No, I'll give it to you after this, dude. It's
Yeah,
like a little
I'm
tub.
down. I'm down. The show. But yeah, man. I don't know. I've been kind of dreaming of the headquarters for the 2 a.m.
Mm. What have you been dreaming about
Just like the
specifically?
stew, honestly. Like how I want it to look
Mhm.
and all that. And I want it to be spacey and roomy so that we can sit in the middle of the room.
Okay, you have to relate it to a room that already exists that we know about.
Oof.
Because
Professor and the
whenever
Madman, bro. If there's
oh my
just
god.
think of those colors from now. Just think of those colors.
Yeah.
That very dramatic wood look, but it's super dark.
Mhm.
And it's almost golden with like lantern light.
Mhm.
But it's also gloomy, but it's not. It's a perfectly balanced white light.
I want to get to the point where we have different rooms for I
Yeah.
think you've mentioned this. We just have a different setup in each
Yeah, so I
room.
can just pull pranks on you and shit
Yeah.
when you're gone. That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, yeah, eventually we want to do that. We want to have like a receptionist outside,
Mhm.
you
When we
know?
want to have people doing our dirty work.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like go pick up the Dunkin' Donuts or
Go make our IG reels,
go to
bitch.
Sonoritas in
We're
LA
not
real
gonna be
quick and
like
just
that.
pick us up some burritos. You know,
Sonoritas. So
Sonoritas.
good.
It's Sonoritas, actually.
Is it actually?
No, it's not. It's Sonoritas. Yes, but also if you haven't been to Sonoritas, go check it out. Oh my god, fire.
Is it just LA?
Yeah, it's just LA.
Yeah, super fire.
But yeah, lots to look forward to with that. I can already imagine
I
it.
feel like we still have one more thing to talk about.
Which is Kanye West. No, I'm kidding. What is it?
We could talk about Kanye. Have you
Kanye
seen the
West.
documentary?
I mean, yeah, of course, but it's not even that. It's just what, like, how do you view it at this point? Whatever he's going through, because his Instagram's going insane.
I don't follow him on Instagram.
Oh man, you need the full scoop.
I don't know, dude.
It was like every couple of minutes he was just posting like screenshots
Mm-hmm.
of his messages and shit. And people are like, "Yeah, yay to goat." Like,
Yay to
we on your
goat.
we on your side, yay. You know.
Listen, I do
all
think
that.
he's a genius.
Mhm.
At the same time, every genius is a little bit fucking crazy, or a lot fucking crazy. So you have to just take that into account. You can't. Obviously, he's gonna bring up things like his divorce. I don't think he's necessarily mentally stable,
Mhm.
but he's stable enough to the point where he can do his own thing.
Yeah.
Like he has good intentions,
Mhm.
at least from what I've seen.
Yay. I mean, yeah, dude, he hasn't done anything where he's like, "Yeah, this guy needs to be jailed." No, it's
No,
not
no,
like
no.
that. It just seems like it's someone's private house with a wide open door, and we're just peeking through. That's all it is, right? Like it's
Hmm.
like we shouldn't even be seeing this, honestly.
That's a good point. Because I
But
don't care who you are, fame's gonna drive you
yeah,
up the wall.
yeah. So it's like you can't really blame. It's not other people's fault this time. It's the actual source. Like he's the one willingly doing this, right? And he's putting
Hmm.
Kim on blast and all this crap, which is funny to witness. But I don't know. Seems like he's winning. It seems like it's all a show
Yeah.
at the same time. I don't know, man.
Dude, think about his level of fame. Like he's usually there's 1% fame,
Mhm.
celebrity wise. He's above that. He's 0.1% fame. He's on the same level as Elon, Donald Trump, throw out any big name out there.
Yeah.
He's on the same level, if not even higher.
Yeah.
Because he's an icon. Now imagine walking out of your house and not being able to show your face unless you want a crowd surrounding you.
Yeah.
You have to wear a fucking mask everywhere. Like that's intense.
Mhm.
And not many people can handle it, which is why I think a lot of celebrities crack.
Yeah. And for him, I don't know what it is. He has an obsession, and it's like he's also you can tell he's a control freak,
Hmm.
right? So that already sparks that you have issues, to me at least.
He does some funny shit though. He
Yeah,
definitely
he does. Like,
funny.
I mean, look, listen. It's not like I don't support him, right?
Mhm.
I like him,
Yeah.
and before anything, maybe I don't like him. Maybe I want to like him, but he just keeps messing up so hard that it's like, ah, why are you doing this, man? Like, I know you're not stupid. Like, you don't show me that you're stupid, but your actions, like, I don't want to be around that. Almost kind of thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
of course. Of course.
Yeah, that's how I see it. But
It's kind of like those people who say they don't like drama, but then their entire personality is based around drama.
mhm.
Those people annoy the
Yeah,
shit out of
yeah.
me. Like, how can you not see it?
It's
You
like,
say you
bro, I
hate
don't know.
drama from
Yeah,
everybody else around you, but like you look for any tiny thing to get mad about and start an argument over.
yeah. The one getting mad about, shit talking when they're the ones shit talking.
Hmm.
It's like, you good? You okay?
You good?
You need a cough drop?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, a lot of annoying things in this world.
Hmm.
And it starts with that. It starts with being an annoying human being. Being fat, being annoying, being
Did you just fat shame everybody?
yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh man. No, see that's the thing. I didn't claim that I don't like them. All right. There's nothing wrong with fat people.
Nothing wrong morally with fat people. I
No,
don't care.
not at all. But
It's just unpleasant to the eye.
the way you said that.
But it
Well,
is.
yes, it is unpleasant to the eye. And why?
It's unpleasant to
Because
your health.
we weren't created that way.
True.
That's
True.
hint number one. But anyway, number two, I joke. All right, I
Mhm.
joke. Nothing new here. But seriously, I've seen some people that are like, and this would all be in public, right? Where I have like a strange, strong curiosity as to what the hell happened within your life for you to become this size. And I'm not talking about height.
We're talking about width,
Yeah,
baby.
we're talking about orbit, pull,
Gravitational
gravity.
pull.
You know what I mean? So
But let me put a caveat. There are a lot of people out there
yes,
who deal with serious trauma, and the only way that they know how to cope
this,
is through eating a lot of shit,
yeah,
a lot of the wrong shit.
yeah,
So I understand that. I
yeah,
get that. But at the same time, you're a human being. You have to take responsibility for yourself.
hmm,
You let yourself go, that's on you.
yeah, yeah,
I don't want to see any plus size like sports models or anything like that
yeah.
because it's a contradiction.
Okay. Do you know why I say this? By the way,
Hmm.
I say this because of a TV show I was watching.
What's it
And
called?
I completely forgot, man. I completely forgot, but it was like in the middle of me sleeping, and I happened to wake up, and this thing was on. But anyway,
Hmm.
it was like this girl. They were she was like I don't know, quadruple plus size. So like she could barely fit.
Morbidly obese.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could barely fit on a wheelchair. I actually don't know how they wheeled her anywhere, but
That is
she was on a
awful. Yeah.
wheelchair, and they were like, "All right, we're about to discharge you from the hospital. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna put you in a wheelchair and then put you in the elevator."
Hmm.
So that's what happened. They were going to the elevator, and
Oh
the
my
elevator
God,
kind of just
bro.
like sunk maybe 2 inches, and she was like, oh my god, put me back, put me back, put me back, throw me down the stairs, do anything." And I'm like, "What?
It accepted her
Do
weight limit,
you
right?
like? Do you understand that this could all be? This is not. This shouldn't even be an issue." The reason why it felt so intense was because there was intense music playing, and it's a video. Editors know what they're doing, so they
Hmm.
make it seem like, man, we should feel bad for her.
Yeah.
We shouldn't feel bad for her. I had immediately my thought was we shouldn't be feeling bad for her. That is incorrect. That is no. That is wrong.
This is where I like to. So Logan calls me,
Mhm.
he likes to call me a man of contradiction
Okay.
because I take both sides.
Mhm.
I feel bad for her. Yes, of course. She can barely move. She can't
Yeah.
even walk on her own because
Mhm.
she's so morbidly obese.
Mhm.
At the same time, it's like personal responsibility trumps everything.
Yeah. And yeah, I just want to clarify that I am not actually just saying this to put down fat people. It's also for people like people and parents and other people that have dependents or
Mhm.
have children that are fat or going on the obese stages. Look out. That's it.
A lot of them are just
It's
unaware
just
of what they're
general
doing.
information. Yeah, I would say about that. But it's also like naturally, it does not look good,
No,
right? It does
it's
not look
obvious.
healthy either.
Mhm.
Okay, because if it doesn't look healthy, then therefore it's not going to look good. Um, it's never like it's always a glow up, right? You're never going to hear of a glow down. You
What's
know
a
what I
glow
mean?
up?
A glow up is kind of like a transformation. Think of a transformation. Like you'll see
Mhm.
this a lot on TikTok, right? You know, some like a little chubby, you know, blonde chick, and you're like, okay, whatever, and it'd be like 2018. It'd be like never give up, and then it's 2022, and it's all of a sudden she's like skinny and has like a nice body,
Yeah.
a nicer face.
Mhm.
You're like, damn,
It's a
bro, how the
different
hell?
person.
Different person. Yeah, how did that happen? That's a glow up.
Mm.
Are you ever gonna hear of a glow down? Like, wow, dude, this guy's getting healthier by the minute, just downing these fries.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what we're doing with plus sized models.
Yeah, that's what we do in the
That's a
Arab
fucking
world.
glow down.
In the Arab world, I
Yeah.
swear to God, dude, like their definition of
Mhm.
like, damn, dude, you look really healthy, is you got hella fat on you.
It's dude.
Dude, once you hit, I would say 20% fat, you're healthy.
20% is the
You're
minimum
healthy.
benchmark.
Yeah, you're healthy. It's like their definition of healthy is how much can grandma feed you,
Yeah.
straight up.
Like, let's take a moment to assess the whole
Mhm.
plus size model thing, okay?
Yes.
Let's say you're a plus size model
Mhm.
and you work for Nike.
Sure.
Nike sponsors you.
Sure.
Okay. They're putting you on billboards that are glorifying what you're doing and love at any shape and size, you
Mhm.
know.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, Nike, what is Nike's slogan?
Just do it.
Yeah, you're not just fucking doing it. Instead, you're resting on your laurels. You're choosing to delude yourself because you've gotten it to such a point that you feel like there's no way out.
Mhm.
So now you're just deciding to go 1,000 miles in the wrong direction, as opposed to actually like looking in the mirror and
Yeah.
being like, I look fucking disgusting.
Mhm. Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah. Just
And obviously, I'm being a bit of an asshole, but there's a lot of truth to it, and people need to learn how to take some constructive criticism.
Bro, if I learned anything in my life is that every time I've learned something, it's because it was taught to me in such an asshole way,
Yeah, it sucks. Sucks
right?
to hear.
Yeah, they like you literally get your ear pinched and you're like, listen to me and listen to me close.
Come here, boy.
Come here, boy. Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Psh, yeah, dude. I mean, come on.
hmm
Give everyone a minute to think about all that crap.
I'm trying to think about it, man, because it's so ass backward.
Dude, it's just a lot of things don't make sense anymore.
Yeah,
It is ass
idiocracy.
backwards. Idiocracy, yeah. And if you have not seen it once again, please watch it.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a different angle for this.
Yeah, same. And it hurts to see because it's almost like I'm getting like a rush of thoughts of things that are just insanely wrong
hmm
today.
I'll tell you what's insanely
Humanistic
wrong.
behaviors, dude.
hmm This is one thing:
Yeah,
seeing an obese child.
yeah. That is
Forget about the plus size models. Seeing that
that's
pisses you
absolutely
off
wrong.
because you're looking at somebody who is very innocent.
Mhm.
They have become a cog in the machine of society,
Yeah,
not in the work sense, but in the sense that they're just following the conventional protocol. And now they're most likely their entire life is ruined
yeah,
before they even hit 10 years old.
yeah.
Is that, I mean, that's normal, but is it healthy? Do you want me to stand up for that shit?
No, absolutely not. But also, I also thought about this before. But look at sale items. So like people that are budgeting things and you go to the sale section or you look at the items that are on sale. What are they for the most part? Noodles.
The shittiest stuff.
It's the nastiest, most like detrimental crap that you can obviously feed yourself.
Gordita Crunch Doritos.
Chef Boyardee, like no. It's not Chef Boyardee today. It's not cereal, right? Go to the eggs. The eggs, I guarantee you, all the time are pretty much the same price.
But the eggs don't taste good. They don't have
Ew,
enough
dude.
sugar.
Oh yeah, have you heard of black pepper? Have you heard of garlic salt? Yeah, didn't think so.
Heard of fucking garlic salt, bro.
um,
But they just don't know, man. I think that's the biggest thing. They just don't know. Maybe in the back of their mind, like they understand fast food is very destructive for their life, but it's just too
yeah,
it's too difficult for them to follow through with.
yeah. One thing that everyone mistakenly does is forget to say that you can have these things. It's not like we claim that we don't eat this crap. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
We all have it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, is your whole system and love language towards food, is it based off of just fast food? Or did you learn it based off of like nutritious well being?
Mm-hmm.
There's a huge difference.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's like, how are you wired? If I can trust that you're wired in a good way, that's all I need to know. You can have
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's once a week, twice a week. I'm pretty sure you're having it in moderation
Sure.
because you're a balanced human being. And if you listen to the 2 a.m. podcast, you know that you are the most balanced person on this earth. Besides me, of course. I'm the most balanced person on this earth. But
So he says.
yes, yes, sir.
But he always trips when he gets off the camera.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm already excited for episode 135, guys. So if you haven't already, turn on your bell notifications so you never miss an episode and follow us on the YouTube at the 2 a.m. podcast. Follow us at the 2 a.m. podcast on Instagram and Twitter at 2 a.m. pod. And you can also find us where? Say-
You can give us a 5-star rating on Spotify, but I think Spotify and YouTube.
That's pretty much it, right?
Spotify, YouTube, and Instagram are the main ones we like.
Yeah, pretty much it. But anyway, give us a 5-star review on Spotify and you might make it to our website. So go ahead and check us out on 2ampodcast.com. And we will catch you next time, guys. Peace.